Hey everyone, I just wanted to take a minute today and kind of walk you through how to use our Lifeway curriculum. Many of you have been doing this for years, and so it's easy for you, you know exactly what to do. For some of you, this is a new venture, so I wanted to walk that through for you and let you know how that works and the best way to use all those tools that we have since they're all online. You should have received that login information from Lifeway. If not, let me know and we'll make sure and get you set up. As you can see right now, I've already got my browser page open. I use Safari on a Mac, but if you use Google Chrome or Internet Explorer, all these websites should work. All the different web browsers should work. And then you're going to go to the Lifeway website. You can see my mouse here. What I've done is I've set it up to where it's bookmarked, and I can just click on that and it's going to go straight to the web address. But if you don't know what that is, you can simply type in mcm.lifeway.com and then you hit enter and it's going to go right there. Now I'm already logged in. I'm going to go ahead and log out so you can see that main screen first. So here's what you're going to see. It's my curriculum manager from Lifeway, and on the right you're going to see a sign in. You're going to type in your email and your address. Mine's set to remember automatically. Then click sign in. I know this is basic for most of you, but just in case. Once you do, you're going to see this page. You see Kingwood First Baptist Church Youth. You know you're on the right page, and you're going to click here on Fall 2016. Once you click on that, here's where all the magic happens. You'll notice on this page, you see a list of all of our leaders, and you won't have these edit buttons most likely because you won't be an administrator. But down the left hand side you're going to see all the lessons, and so some of you have asked, can we look ahead? Yes, as you click on these arrows you're going to go down and see the lessons for all of this fall all the way up to Christmas. Some of those will shift a little bit with different times when we do different things throughout the year, but for the most part they're going to stay the same, and that's where you're going to find those. And so once you were looking at for this Sunday, it's 8:28, and once you click on one of these, this area becomes available for you here on the right. So if I were to click on September 4th, this would change to, now you see Sunday, September 4th, and obviously this white box kind of goes around which one you're looking at, so that way you don't get confused. But for this Sunday, August 28th, we're right here on August 28th, and so here you go. You can click the whole unit there and download that if you want to, but what you're going to find down here week to week is just this session. And when you click on expand, it's going to show you the different parts of the lesson. All of these are different. And so I want you just to go through and look through all of these, especially if it's your first time, and just see what they all are. There are things that can be helpful. Some of them week to week are very helpful. Some of them week to week aren't necessarily all that helpful. But this is where all the material is. And so the leader study guide right here, if you only have time to click on one thing, this is what you want to click on here. And once you click on this, it's going to open it, and I clicked it to open in a new window, and it's going to show you the entire lesson. Sometimes it takes a moment to load up, but there you go. As it loads up, this is the whole lesson. You can print this out. Starts out with the passage of scripture there, and then goes down just to help you explore through that. Gives you the biblical context. Context is vital when we're teaching a passage. We're just going to scroll on down, and this is what's going to walk you through what to do with your students, okay? Even give you things to start your discussions in your life groups. It tells you just every bit and piece you need to know right here. Ask a student to read verses. You can do that, or you can read it, but the more you involve the students, the better. You notice down here it tells you what items might be down there. The Asia Minor map, and that's again back on a page before. You can click on that, and if you wanted to print that out or have that available. Or as always, anything you need, you can let Kristen or myself know, and we can get those ready for you. But this is just going to get you, this is your lesson prep. This is the piece of information you're going to bring with you to teach from on a week-to-week basis. You're going to look through all of those things. And so, again, you can print that out or just look at it on your computer, tablet, however you want to do that is just fine. Back here where the main curriculum is, there's a personal study guide. These are just additional study guides that go along with the lessons. We don't print these out for students, though if that's something you want us to do for your kids on from a week here or there, let us know and we can do that. But take a minute and go look at that if you want to. Then you have the one conversation files. There's PowerPoint slides if you wanted to use that, the one sheet. There's a leader training video. Sometimes these are good, sometimes they're just not good at all, but certainly you can take a look week to week and see if that's helpful. Right here's one conversation sheets. We can send these home with parents, but we typically don't. We've tried on occasion, they just go in the trash for the most part or get left behind. So you're not going to see us use those very often, but they are there and you could look at them for additional information if you wanted to. The one sheet right here, which is what this is, we will have these printed out for you every Sunday with your students. And if they're not on your table, they're probably sitting on the silver table in the middle school room and you can pick some up. So don't always wait on us to place those out. We'll have them for you every week. Just make sure you grab them. And they're good to have in front of your students as you're teaching through the lesson. They can take notes on them or follow along with it, however you want to do that. So those are important. Again, other things listed here. Session 1 mentioned a poster, a pack item, different things. And so we'll take a look here on this one. This is just kind of an overview of what we're doing there for the month. You could have that in front of your students if you wanted to. We've got different ones to look at. One of these, there's that map of Asia Minor. You could print that out or you could pull it up on your tablet or whatever and use it. So different things. Just a lot of information here, a lot of extra things if you want to use them. And so just some fun stuff here, and they've done a lot of good stuff, some screenshots and things like that that you could use if you wanted to use social media to connect with your kids or whatnot ahead of the lesson. So just a lot of stuff in here that you can use. We really like this curriculum for a lot of these reasons to do that, and so we encourage you just to be prepared as you walk through this and as you get ready for the year. So hopefully that's a little bit helpful for you and might be beneficial as you use the curriculum maybe for the first time to help you walk through and be better prepared as you teach. And so again, it's not our concern when you look at the lesson. We just ask that you are prepared from week to week to teach your students the Bible. So thank you for what you do, and I look forward to an exciting year as we work through this together.